Welcome back, everybody, to Tabletop Masquerade. I'm going to be the Dungeon Master again for tonight, Michael Davidson. I have Wesley here with me. We have Megan, Alex, Kaden, Rebecca, Michael. We're going to continue where we left off. Will someone please give me a quick recap of what happened, where we at right now?
I have my journal.
Oh.
I can't do a recap without my notes.
Thank you. Thank you. With my glasses.
My lamp.
Hello. While we're still getting set up a little late, but we did hit our first 20 subscribers, so watching. It means a lot to us. Like I said, we're just a casual group playing, and we just want to be able to show the world of our love for the game. Rebecca, go ahead.
Long story short, we did this whole investigation over at Barbara's house, figured out the cat was dead, there was a bunch of people, some people were invisible. Kind of seems like they staged a scuffle. Decided we are going to go to the Jade Forest with Petal to look into this. So we hired Ling Wei to fly us there. Something about dragons.
Something about the dragon.
It says it's all about we got a note. Kari found a note that says it's all about the dragons. We went to the inn, hired Ling Wei for the airship, flew to the Jade Forest, and then tricked all of the guards, and we are now fugitives in the forest.
Yes, we did.
On the run, on the lam, in boats on the river. Learned a good amount about Petal and her family. And we can see Magnala Grove in the distance. We're floating on the river and trying not to touch the water because there's deadly things in there.
There are some pretty deadly
And that's what we got so
some
far.
Nasty, fun things that are going on in the water. So yeah, we are currently cruising down the river right now. We're heading into the lake. Currently, we do see like I said, the forests are like the trees themselves are like hundreds of feet tall. But just on the very distance, you see the tips of the tower that Petal has pointed out that this is Grove Magnala. We're currently we're in our 3 boats right now. We're all kind of split amongst each other. Everybody in the party, Ling Wei's with you, her crew's with you. We got Petal with us. Yeah, so we kind of are just coasting in. Like I said, the rivers are somewhat, the boats on the rivers are somewhat magical, where they're kind of just guided by whoever's piloting. Now, the currents do take effect on overall speed, but the current flowing one direction doesn't stop you from going upriver. But we are it's kind of like a low tide, very slow speed. We're probably going 2 knots, couple miles per hour. We're just cruising in. You're kind of getting your first look now as the sun's breaking over the forest. So the forest itself is becoming alive. You're seeing all sorts of different foliage and flowers start to wake up as well. Aloe, you do get the feeling of just early morning stretch in the forest right now. It's just as the trees and leaves are starting to open up in the flowers, you get the same feeling of just photosynthesis. Let the sun just cascade down on me and wake me up. Lots of little critters. Now that you're seeing the sun, now that the shadows in the distance of things moving, they're not seeing him anymore because now there's the bioluminescence of the forest isn't illuminating them anymore. Every now and then you do see something kind of move through. It's still a fairly thick forest. You can only see probably maybe a mile or 2 through it, depending on some parts that are thicker than others. What's going on with the party? What's going through our heads right now as we get to see this scene?
What's the name of this river?
I will get that for you real quick.
The Rio Grande.
The Rio Grande. The Colorado Grande River.
Eerily similar.
The San Grande River. It's big.
I feel like I know this river so well already.
It's absolutely absurd.
Feels like home. Feels like
This feels like
Like
swamp.
Texas.
I like it.
Swamp benders.
We're floating down the Canaris River right now, and we're entering up into Lake Sumia, or Sumia Lake.
I feel like Tejas would be a very good spot for swamp members because maps are universal.
Which river?
It's probably not written on that.
Oh!
To the what lake?
Sumia.
But our characters don't know that, right?
No.
Does Aloe know?
Aloe probably knows a little bit. Pedal's probably explained this to you on the way there.
Does order that we were sitting in the boats matter?
Not really. If you wanted to, you can.
I did write down who is in what boat.
I just didn't know if there was like, okay, who's in front?
Playing
You get hit by a fireball, everybody else behind you. Take a saving throw.
That's a great point. Let me start rolling.
In boat 1, we've got Kronk, Aloe, Petal, and Lingwei.
Good, I'm not impressed.
Spicolius, Testes, Flunris, and Kare. And then Varen, Charles, Sho, and Snaggletooth. Snarltooth.
Snarltooth. Snaggletooth.
I wrote it like Shane
What about
Tooth,
Silk?
so I took a guess.
There you go.
That is a great question. Where is Silk?
We love Silk.
He's sleeping.
My Flunris and the rest of us.
Yes.
Whatever boat you want to be in. For the audience,
I'm sneaking in my own boat.
David, who plays Kronk, is not with us tonight. Normally, how we do things is we're going to roll through the campaign. Most of our PCs will be off doing something if I specify. Otherwise, they're just being carried with the party. They're always going to be with us.
Just gonna drag him along by the ear.
Pretty much.
By the ear.
This is why the recaps are so important.
Stick 'em
So
in your
you
baby
feel like
carrier.
Everybody.
Your baby, you put Kronk in your baby carrier.
Kronk is now equipped to
Can
my
anybody
baby
cast like miniaturize on him? Is that a thing?
None of us are
Ant-Man style.
I think he's pretty strong enough to carry it.
Stick him in your baby carrier and your attack is just run chest first.
I'm just like,
The wrecking ball. Oh my god.
I'm just having pain right in my gut.
So wait, what is
that
the
was, but
main
I'm
goal?
dying
Why
over
do you
here.
come here?
Okay. You should not let that happen.
Thank you.
What are we
Thank
What are
you.
we looking for specifically here?
We're not looking
You
for anything.
informed
We're
us
just,
about
we're
the
just going
grove.
down the bayou.
Oh,
Well, no,
It's
because
in
we're-
danger.
Oh, specifically. Oh, I thought you were talking about what are we looking for down the river. No. What do you mean?
We're trying to go to Grove Magnala to get in touch with her sister to see if she's been kidnapped.
So we want to go there, or we want to go to the dragons?
We
We
don't know anything about the dragons. We just know that they're there.
Yeah.
we're trying to go to Grove.
We need to know that one of them trains or like tames them. One group in the grove.
Kari found
The note that we found in Barbara's apartment.
Yes.
Or something, right? Firework? Something. So never mind, that wasn't the dragon.
I think we should go check up on her at the very least.
Also, I mean,
And it may also give
Never
us a
mind.
chance to like get some supplies. I don't think we got much supplies before we left Green Song.
Well, everything you, unless you're carrying something, you have nothing with you. You guys did
no, we
fugitively,
wouldn't.
like, broke
Oh, we
in.
left it all on the airship.
Everything is on your backs right now. That's what you're carrying. Unless you
Yeah.
grab something specific.
I grabbed a whole lot of nothing.
So, Kronk is in my baby carrier. I grabbed it.
If you're ever worried about food, you can definitely go forage around, foliage around the forage. Hunt some small game, maybe.
So we want to go to Magnala. Is what we're
Yes, we want to go.
Yes.
Or we're trying to get there.
At least we know there we can at least have an opportunity for some supplies. Also check up on the sisters.
So then my first question is, if we just sail there the way this boat is taking us, is that going to take us to the front door, kind of like we were at the port, or is there a back entrance we can take since we're now fugitives?
So
I don't
like
talk
that.
to.
That's an aloe
I was
question.
like, talk to Aloe or talk to Petal.
I was gonna
Well,
say, is
she's
she
been gone
guiding
for
us?
400 years.
I don't know, maybe she still knows something spooky.
I wouldn't think much of it
This
would
is
have
not my
changed.
grove.
So I'm assuming
Because
Petal know.
Yes.
Can we ask Petal, hey, maybe we shouldn't go through the front door. Is there a better way that we can go about it a little bit more discreet?
In the meaning.
She's a returning princess that people thought was dead for hundreds of years, so we need to
But she also told us to keep it a secret for now.
actually-
Also, well, then, with that being said, I remember, didn't we also like? Can't somebody understand like animal languages?
and did notice that a lot of animals were like looking at Petal very strangely as we were going down the river.
Do we have any
Well,
druids?
we,
Well, no, it's because she's from the forest.
exactly, but we feel the
The
forest.
presence. We feel the presence of
I meant
The presence of eyes, and all of them are looking more towards Petal. I think it's pretty well known that she is returned, so we
I bet
should
the trees
expect.
and animals.
But the people
But are they
themselves-
going to tell people?
But we should still be a lot more cautious.
That's, yep.
I mean, do people talk to
Uh,
the trees just regularly?
No way.
Sounds like a very elfish
But
thing.
is the tree's gonna keep this a
Would you
secret?
like to try to communicate with the forest?
Well, sure.
I think you should.
Can I ask you if they keep a secret?
One of your
Yes,
spells.
it,
Does
it
it
is.
commune with
I'm trying to
nature?
find it.
It's one of the spells we created for you,
It-
Pedro.
yeah. Oh my god. My notes are so boring.
I need to bring these more often. I feel better.
In here somewhere.
I don't know about you guys, but it's very tempting to go fish.
You wanna try? What do you have on you to go fishing with?
Nothing.
Got it. He just dunked your head. Stop it. He's doing, what is it with the salmon, not the salmon, catfish arm, raglan?
Oh, noodling.
Noodling.
Well,
Good old pastime, noodling.
I'm not noodling without my sword at the very least.
All
I'll
right.
shish the bottom of my
But we're still on the boat, so I don't really either
It's-
want to.
It's like a 30-foot wide river right now.
Can I just
If I can, if there's any hanging tree
put
limb,
my hand in it around it?
I can use my foliage commune. Foliage
I mean, I wouldn't say
commune.
Foliage.
Foliage commune.
Foliage. Woo!
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And I will bring it.
as you kind of veer one of the boats closer to the side, you kind of like grasp it, like let it kind of run across your fingers. As soon as you do, you get the sense of just connection. It's just like almost a momentary pause that you feel as your inner beings and your own will and magic are connecting with it on a very deep connection level. You get the presence of acceptance. Acceptance of the communication, I should say. Is there something you would want to ask it?
I think before I can even ask, it kind of, I can feel it asking me, has our princess returned?
Yes, you get this sense of something that's lost that's being returned. And you're hearing like whispers throughout it. Now, being communicating through it's through the tree, yes, but you're almost communicating to an entire mind of several different entities, multiple. You have this connection all around the forces. You kind of feel the webway of connections through the aether. Yes, you get the feeling that they're saying something's lost and is being returned, and that a lot of confusion that you're seeing, a lot of unrest, somewhat awakening feeling, like something lifted off of their shoulders, but it's a mixed feeling right now because you get a sense of there's something known that is not being said.
But is her family okay? Like, I just want to put out there to the trees, to the tree world.
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah. It's the intelligent book.
Wait, that's a.
It's a magical
He's a 20 cent.
True.
It's a magic
Roll the ball.
down, Charlie.
Is it not? Oh,
Show us the
God.
way.
I,
This is a terrible.
There you go. We're there.
maybe I should have just stuck with the two. Oh, look, I can't do persuasion. This is a 3.
A 3.
Yeah. What am I persuading it?
There are. So you're asking about her family, correct? you get quick flashes in your mind through this connection of 9 different faces. You see kind of like an oldish elf with a kind of very long silvery hair. Eyebrows are kind of long and pointed. You see a beautiful, very matured elf in age, beautiful woman. And you see different faces of other nobility elves. And then there's this one that kind of, all of them are different ages. Some of them are probably older adults all the way to younger elf age. Maybe, 20, 30 years old. But there's one face that's kind of just a very young, picturesque of Petal. From your question, though, they're showing you images of the most recent pictures of them that they've seen.
Oh. I've got to tell the trees that they can't just
Can I speak
let
to
this out to the world yet.
You feel the connection kind of stiffen. And you don't understand if it's an affirmation, like we are agreeing and we will do that, or there is a sense of unease. But the connection just slowly ebbs away from you. Someone just casually just get out of the conversation.
Ah.
You get ghosted by a tree.
I didn't even get to
That's what
ask
it
about the
sounds
sister yet. Golly. Okay.
They said we're done.
Enough.
Enough.
That's enough out of you.
You're done.
Okay.
You're done.
Fine, Ash. I'll go see another.
So we move on to the next tree.
Oh, but we should put you in a box.
Tree dating
Down the river.
trees.
The tree happens to be more girthy, actually.
The tree meister, the meister of the trees.
Oh,
So we kind of are now coasting, and now we're at we're now at the very edge of the inlet of the lake right now. As the boats kind of stop. Petal looks to you all. So I'm led to believe that we're in agreement of going to the Grove Magnala. It is somewhat of an importance to me. I want to be able to check on my sister. But if you believe that there's something else that we should be doing right now, I'll be open to the conversation. I do apologize. I'm still having a lot of my memories of my past come up, and a lot of my judgment right now is being impaired from it. It's not that I don't trust in my decision right now. I just feel that I don't want to make it an emotional decision versus something that would be smart, a good decision. I do agree if we do go to Magnala, that we should be able to make this. I don't know how my presence is going to be reacted there. If you think that it would be a good idea that I do alert myself very early, I believe that, I'll put my trust in, yes.
I think, me personally, we should go to Magnala, but we shouldn't make it like a big, grandiose, hey, what's up? We should go just straight to the top and try to trickle down.
Okay, yes, go straight to
Your father.
the Haven or my father.
Well,
shouldn't
between
make your
family
presence
and
as little
politics,
known
that's
as
the
possible.
highest we get in both.
Yeah.
So
It
we
would
trust the
be,
family? Who sent her out first? I don't remember that story.
Well, I mean, this is also the best lead we have on Arceus, so.
that's a
The
very,
only other thing is the paper, which was incredibly big.
that is true. The Havenor is a very heavily guarded entity amongst the groves. Walking up to it might prove some difficulties. There,
We might have some leverage there.
that is true. That is very
But
true.
also, we need somebody's blessing to be here, or we're just not gonna get anything done.
That is
We
true.
have to travel between groves at the very least if we're gonna.
Yeah, they don't accept outsiders.
We're
So
gonna
if
need
we can-
somebody's blessing to be here, and
Is
we
there
don't
someplace
have it
we
right
can
now.
go to like maybe get supplies? I'm thinking like cloaks and like stuff to make us that blend in.
Prosthetics.
We do have one person that can blend in and go to a town to
But how?
get us some materials.
That's what I'm saying. Is there a
But
place
we're
we can go to
risking
get
them
supplies?
getting sent in and
There's
Not if
can't help.
Well, we hide out in the forest and let her go by herself.
Far
and get
as-
us
But at
clothes.
some point when we have to go and meet Father, we all need to be there.
Father
Is there-
pedal.
Petal, is there like another entrance besides like a front gate to this kingdom to get in?
the way that Grove Magnala is set up. There's a river that runs through the grove. Most of it, for most of the citizens, lie on the west side. This is where the bulk of where all of the grove is. You have all the trade districts, the university districts, the magica districts, the military districts. Most of them live over there. And on the east side is where the palace would be. And it's where we hold very high nobility members of politics, members of high commerce, arch wizards, master swordsmiths. They're all housed up there at the nobility, and at that center lies where the high ministry is. Ministry, what we call it. So, it's been several years, hundreds of years since I was there. I do remember that there was thousands upon thousands of citizens that were there. I don't believe that unless words traveled fast of picturesque of what we look like, I don't know if we're going to have much alarm at the moment.
Did the guards know all of us, like, species-wise?
They did get a good look at us while we were at port.
So they know at least a couple of us are and lesser.
Were there cameras at the airport?
No, there's no cameras. One thing you have noticed that all your crystals don't work anymore, your cell phones don't work anymore.
Well,
It's just all out of service.
traveling and food-wise, we should kind of be okay, but other supplies like clothing and weapons and
Potions
such
stuff like that.
might be a problem.
Kare full shirtless, just
Just roided out all the tattoos.
I am a walking danger sign. Shut up! I'm protecting.
Love you. I'm kidding.
Petal looks and I think if something would make this a little bit easier, she kind of reaches into one of her pockets, pulls out a little spell book, kind of flips through it, starts mentioning, starts reading off of it, starts doing hand signs, so she starts to cast this spell, and you're starting to see her features start to go from like a soft angular, they're starting to get a little bit more rounded. You're seeing her start to disguise herself. I don't know how strong detect magics would be entering the grove, but walking around, I believe that this would be at least of some advantage to us.
That sounds fair. At least then we can definitely be under the radar, go into town, get some supplies.
Where's the best place to get info then?
They won't accept outsiders. Not even I have been to another grove.
So we're gonna have to make a detour all the way to yours?
No.
That doesn't sound.
Is it like a
Why not?
passport situation where you have to prove identification, or do they just not let you leave?
Or maybe Petal and Owl can go into town and get some stuff for us to let
We
us
can't blend in, but you two could.
That's what I said.
are
We
you talking
are
about?
in a band.
I can blend in with a barbarian on my chest.
That's all we gotta do is like
I also can cast Pass Without Trace, and we can be sneaky.
A couple of us
Maybe,
could go.
maybe not all of us. Maybe not. that.
Do you have invisibility, Mr. Bard?
Pretty sure I do.
Can you not check?
go.
Yeah, I definitely do.
You definitely do?
Yeah.
Okay, that's helpful. That's an hour.
You've got invisibility. I've got pass without trace. So
I have really
if
good-
we
My
had to
biggest thing,
sneak,
my biggest thing is if we're coming here to get information, right? We can't just walk up to the castle. We need to figure out our way in, right?
Right.
How do we do that? By going around town. Well, you can't just go around town in the open. If you're gonna go around town, you want to blend in, be as non-descriptive as possible. So that's my chain of thought: is we should go to where the trade district is. That's probably the best place to find information. But first, we need to equip ourselves so we don't stand out, so we don't have to say we're a band and then become the notorious. Have you heard of that traveling band?
Ugh.
Right.
Right?
Problems.
It would also give us an opportunity to see if anybody is actually being known aware of like certain returning presence as well.
I can be a distraction.
It'd be good lay of the land too.
we're gonna lay low, not draw attention
Right.
here.
So, like, does everybody agree? Like, that's a pretty good idea considering.
Best option.
So, if we keep going the path we're going, we'll eventually find our way to a trade district of some sort, right? I don't know the actual layout of the town, but from what you said, on the west side is where it's like the trade centers, and that's probably where we should go first, right? It wouldn't be abnormal for us to show up.
Yeah. I think that would be actually a very good idea. I believe sneaking in would not be advantageous to us because it could, if we fail, it would draw attention to us.
A lot of attention.
I think we should just be the idea of us just acting naturally, kind of sticking to some plan and going to some direction confidently. I think is our best bet to get into the group.
Agreed.
Does anyone have a shirt?
I need pants,
I
and
got a spare tunic.
Snarltooth kind of rips off of his like cape, that is royal red cape, and just drapes it over you.
Ooh. Snarltooth, you shouldn't.
Snarl's like, feel about this.
Oh my god.
What's it smell like?
It just smells.
for smell.
Wow.
It smells like lilac and lavender. Very surprising.
Yeah, it's like this mint tree. Like definitely takes care of his fur. It's
Snarltooth.
Snarltooth is a kind of humanoid bearkin.
Okay.
I was thinking like Tormek.
Very much.
Very
Yes.
Tormek.
Is he a bugbear?
Not a bugbear.
Okay.
Human bear.
Ah, the infamous man bear.
Man bear.
Man bear.
Man
Go for the bear man.
Okay. I wrap it around me and hide as much as the tattoos I can because I am gonna steal like a dumb.
Good idea.
Oh, I could have just used makeup.
We should do that anyways.
Ooh. Yeah.
Dress all of us up.
Does anybody
Yeah,
have something
take
other than a
those.
thought?
Or two.
Right.
If y'all are willing, I can use my disguise. And if the DM lets me, can I use my disguise kit to kind of make everybody a little different, like older here, younger there?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. I can definitely do that.
Glenworth has nothing that's gonna fit you.
Kind of go up to the,
Yourself. Can't help.
as you're like at the inlet, kind of post up to the side, grab some natural things that can kind of help make some earthy features to yourselves.
Wait, I'll
I'm a
go
baker.
for
There you go.
another
Using the tools of the land, I've done
thing.
perfectly into this cake.
Raw.
You're able to give somewhat angular features to everybody. It's not obviously going to be elves. Maybe you could get into the argument of a possible half elf.
Maybe quarter elf. We're pushing it.
You're gonna have a hard time.
I look like Miss Doubtfire.
So. Just like caked on.
Literally we'll do the meringue pie for that.
Yes. It's only his face is like featured, but like all the green skin is still out there. Perfect.
I'll go grab some willow leaves, fashion into a little shrub of some sort. I'll cut you up just a little bit loincloth or something.
Thank you.
Do we put a leash around him?
That's close. We could be. God.
No.
Why?
You're done with that.
How funny would it be if we have Kronk in the baby carrier?
Snarltooth takes off
Holding
his
the
leash.
leash. So here's what we do. We put a leash on him. But the one holding the leash is Kronk, who is in the baby carrier.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're a traveling performance group,
I'll
Not a
actually.
band, but a traveling.
right? Nobody.
Marcus.
Yeah.
No, we're a Swedish house band.
Serious out, man.
And these are our professional dancers.
I'm just a guard for the band.
I carry a pole with me at all times.
We've got our
Just the collapsible.
You're like, oh, you don't believe us?
There we go.
Ooh,
I do actually think
All right, so we're heading to the Grove, and then the boats themselves start to pick up speed. A little faster now. It was almost as if Petal, who was kind of helping guide them, was letting you take in the scene of the forest. Now we're doing actual speed. Now we have an actual direction we're going. It takes us several hours, almost a quarter of the day, just to go across the lake. You pass by a couple like islands in there too, as you get to the other side, and you come up onto one of the rivers that lead up to the Grove. Now you're starting to see the spires of the towers, and you start through the forest. You see this great rock wall. It's like 50 feet tall, and then in the distance you do see the steeples and the chapel of where the nobility lives as you kind of head into the Grove. And you see that there's almost like a dam-like feature that has like the bars that allows the water to go through it. It's just to not let people pass through the river underneath. The only entrance now is through the west side of the Grove. So you can only enter the main district.
But we can't get into like the noble
Not
district.
in the Grove.
Okay.
There is a bridge that leads. I'll get to that in a minute, actually. There's plenty of places to dock your boat. Now you're starting to see more boats coming in from, like, some of them are tradesmiths, some of them are going out for scholarly duties. You see a couple students riding smaller boats, casting small little spells to be able to propel their boats faster. Some of the elves are on the embankment, kind of talking to some of the plants. You see some of them trying to heal and nurture some small animals. Huge gate in front of you as well. Drawn up, and you see just a throng of people going in and out, hundreds of them. And you see 3 separate guards. One's on the left, one's on the right, one's in the middle, kind of checking people. And as you're watching this scene, they're not stopping everybody. It's almost like it seems almost random that they're like, will start to ask someone, question them, or they are looking for someone specific. They're not looking for someone specific. You see lines of questions. What it is. Just very typical. What do you have? What's your plans here? It's very much like a security checkpoint. Past the gate, you see lines of buildings, and it's not like your normal kind of city. All of these have this very wood-like, roundish feature. All of the buildings themselves look like they've grown up out of the ground. There's little like knots, doors. People are living within these trees. It's just that some of them aren't very cylinder, like a normal tree. Some of them are very cube-like, oval. Some of them are all different shapes and sizes. They connect through different branched bridges. It's very wood-like feeling, very Ewok village.
Are we gonna like stagger ourselves, or are we just gonna go as a group? I think it'll be. Everyone has a room.
I think I'll be the first to try going in.
if we're gonna try to sell ourselves as a group performers, I feel like we should arrive together instead of them being like, well, you don't even know each other. You can even show up at the same time.
So how many people are actually paying?
I don't know, but there's 13 of us. Either way,
I would
us
stagger.
newcomers is gonna make a scene. We might as well just
Like
go
the amount of
with
people
us.
going in and out,
prepare.
they're not all elves, right? Right, all the people going in and out, not the guards, but the travelers, they're not all elves, right?
Like 99% of them are elves.
Okay.
There's the occasional little halfling, no dwarves. You see a human here and there, but it's the amount of people. I mean, you see probably 300 people around you right now.
We are sticking out like a sore thumb.
Well, we all look like half elves, so.
Roughly.
If we stick together, we'll be a bigger sword fight.
Let's be pair up.
If
I
we-
feel like it's way too late for this.
we
Also,
should-
we're in boats right now.
I mean, fair, but
We got 4, 5, and 4.
perhaps nobody's
Go,
really paying
go by boat.
Go by boat.
Boat by boat.
All right.
Well, it's you still have to go like off the boat from the pier
Yeah.
and walk up to the gate.
So the yeah.
Now I'm saying as groups go boat by boat.
Okay, wait, real quick before we leave. Who's familiar with this place area? Is there like an inn or something, or a place that we can rendezvous?
The only person who is familiar is Petal, and it's been 400 years.
She's the only one even from this realm, and she's not from this grove.
Maybe we should split up. Check for some supplies.
I'm just
look
imagining
for
a
place
pedal
to
walking up.
rendezvous.
What the hell? This
Step
used to
1
be
is
Dunkin' Donuts.
get into town.
Right.
Now it's a Krispy
Well,
Kreme.
in order to find a place to rendezvous. That's the
Innovative
problem.
since I've been gone.
With an objective.
This used to be the
Let's
cutest
just all
little
just go
inn.
to
Now
an
it's a
inn.
Starbucks.
That place hasn't turned into.
I guess we're going by boat.
Or are we going together? We haven't decided.
I'm already paired up.
Well, one is
Which
Crumb,
one?
Arrow, Petal, and Lingwei.
I'll go first.
Those ones are definitely like. Those ones are solid.
Well, Croc's just gonna follow Petal.
Yeah.
So
Yes, he is.
at least we've got that down.
So does that in turn mean I have to follow Pedal since I have him on a leash?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Well, you're in a different boat. I
Have
guess
the
we're
leash
moving
just kind
boat.
of hang behind him, maybe, if we did do that.
Okay.
All right.
So the first boat gets up, and they just kind of start to walk, and they just start passing. They just pass right through into the realm of the grove. No questions.
Okay.
Which boat went first?
Which one would?
Frog, Petal, Aloe, Lingwei,
Oh, okay. The pedal boat, which is amazing.
Yep.
and Testes.
The most important boat made it in. Okay, second boat.
Fair.
Oh,
Who's in?
Second boat is Spicolius, Flinris, Silk, and Kari.
Existing.
So us 4.
All right. Well, here goes nothing.
Start to make your way in.
Billowing my cloak as little as possible.
Spicolius does a normal thing. He lights up one.
You are talk about a sore thumb.
As you guys start to walk through, everybody's but Spicolius. As you start to walk through, you feel a hand on your shoulder. It stops. You turn around, and you see
Gone.
the rest of everybody.
Gone.
You see a knight that is 6.5 feet tall, and I think you're like what? You said you're about 6 feet tall. I think is what your character was.
Just a little under.
Okay, so you're still looking up a bit, in this very royally shine, kind of gold trim, silver with hints of purple, like feathers hanging off of it. Just a fully adorned plate mail elf. You, sir, what do you think you will do?
Is it not allowed?
As he goes and picks this up, it's just one to destroy one, to bring in an outside.
I apologize. That was my.
I'm going to need to see your permit for this.
You know what? That is very right about that. I don't have it on me.
You do not have it on you. Where would you might have last left it?
I think I left it at the airport.
The air station.
Yes.
So you got this from the air station. Is that where you came from just now?
Yeah, but I had that.
How many
before
times
then.
do you go to the air station?
That was only my first time.
Everybody else is kind of watching Spicolius get questioned right now. Do you take trips to the air station frequently?
A few times, not frequently. I mean, I guess that would depend on how much you frequent.
Let's say past, looks you up and down 50 years.
Oh, no more than 3.
No more than 3, so we would say an average every, 20, 25 years, 20 years, 15 years, kind of starts, and he starts motioning other guards as well to come over.
Am I in trouble?
think we're gonna have to.
Can I
figure
walk
that
up?
part out.
Coys, what is taking you so long? I needed your help over here. What are you doing? I'm sorry. What is going on here?
Sir, do you two know each other?
Yeah, he works for me. What's going on here? What's taking so long?
I'm sorry, apparently.
What were you doing?
So
Sorry, hold on. I told you stop getting
Hold
tied.
on.
Are you kidding me? You do this everywhere we go. Why are you doing this again? What's that? Seriously? I don't pay you to waste my time. I pay you to work for me and get my shit done. What are you doing? I'm sorry, sir. What's going on here? What did he do this time?
I'm not fully aware of what is the connection between you two.
What did he do? He's one of my employees. Did he do something wrong? Did he miss the trash can again? Did you fucking light up again? I told you need to cut that down. What are you doing?
He brought in outside herbs.
I'm sorry, I had
Are you kidding me?
These are sanctioned
Did you
items
need-
to the grove.
Sir, I'm sorry.
To the forest.
I made you sign a goddamn contract, and this is what you do? You should have read it. What were you doing?
one of like the
Can I?
first.
Is that in your hand? Can I see
yes,
this?
that's right here.
Can I see this? You bring this in? Really?
Well,
I pay you better than this. Come on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's one of my employees. I'm working for a trade district right now in a different land, and we figured there might be a good opportunity here for us to capitalize on. He's supposed to be working for me, but I'm sorry. Clearly, I need to keep a closer eye on you.
not the
What land do you trade with?
So I trade all over. I think you can see I travel all over the place with different knickknacks and clothing from here and there, but I work for a big company that works internationally. We came here specifically because I work in and I pull out my loot. We're working with music right now, and we heard that there's some really rare, good instruments here that we could use, and I don't think we have a market for it necessarily out further east yet, but that's what we want to capitalize on. They haven't heard the sound that these instruments make here with the unique wood properties here.
So, are you here for the Lunar Festival?
Yeah, that is a good opportunity, but that's not the primary reason why we're here.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh.
Is anybody close by? Are
Can
you
I
close by?
just help?
Are you close by?
No, I'm on the third ship.
Okay, cool.
11.
An 11. All right.
11?
I got a 2. But I got +9.
Can you bardic inspiration yourself?
Unfortunately, that's the one thing bards can't
Yeah,
do.
I only
You
can
can't
do it myself.
you're already inspired enough. You're already narcissist enough to.
An 11?
I rolled, I was like, oh, there's a 2. Oh, it's just a 2.
So he looks at you and he goes, okay, apologize. I didn't know that you need to keep your employees more on a tighter leash, first off. Naturally, you do understand. You come to the forest often. I can tell from the smell, stench, the look. You don't you don't live here. You
No.
don't frequent here. I get the hints of some forest on you. You do know the Sorry, you do know what happens from here. We do have to sign some paperwork now. We kind of have to take some of this into custody. We do need to make statements. I'm gonna need you to come with me. Just precautionary at this point.
sorry, boss.
I'm sorry about
Slap him
it.
across the face.
You now have like 6 guards kind of all around you.
Look, is there anything we can do? Because we're on a deadline. We don't have too much time to spend here. We all obviously know about,
The festival.
we don't want to ruin the culture here by staying and overstaying our welcome. So this was meant to be a quick trip to get in, examine the product, see if we can make a deal, and get back out so we can move on to the next deal.
Understand. Like I said, this is just going to be very quick. We just need to take this in. We need to get quick statements, and we'll have you on your way.
Always getting me into this shit. Okay.
They start to lead you into one of like the side towers of it, of this gate, and they'll lead you in. Third boat.
They seem rather distracted. I do want to just give me on.
You were on the first boat.
Oh, I was.
Yes.
Yeah, third boat is Varen, Charles, Cho, and
Oh,
Snarl.
because I was with
All the
the
NPCs.
Yeah.
All the
Third
NPCs.
boat is our hired help.
Oh,
You guys kind of see the whole scene with Spicolius and Silk, and the next thing you know, they're just right next to you. Just Baron just is like, "Huh? What's going on?" You just see him kind of like trying to jump up this seat because there's just so many people around. Climbs up on Kronk's shoulders, kind of gets a good look.
Baby carrier.
Baby character. He's only like 20 pounds. I think you're swollen up.
I don't even notice him, but I do like.
You're just holding Baron. You get the equivalent of like purring, but in a dragon. So it's like this more of a warm purr, like a growl, low rumble. Before we get to this, what are we doing right now? The rest of the party.
Rest of the party, have we all like
Panicking.
I tried my best.
I've been
y'all.
able to find a spot for
I mean,
convene.
it's just that he's
on
gonna
one of
let
the
you
corners.
go after your statement. You could be fully in jail.
Why are there no more magic? There's no magic wizards here. Can you send a message?
I'm a partial caster, thank you.
Well, great. There's a lunar festival going on. Plenty
Is
of
it winter?
places to mingle, yeah?
How do you know about the Lunar Festival? Did you hear what was just said?
We don't know anything.
No, I did not hear what was said because I was already ahead.
Yes. So you don't know what was said there.
Right. Okay, right.
Trade you. Can you give me some of those bunch of punch?
Okay, can I perception check to see if there's some hustle and bustle going in town that we can meld into?
There's a lot of stuff you can go in throughout right now. There's, like I said, throngs of people. Like I said, most of them are elves. There's a couple non-elf,
Thank you.
elf humanoids walking around as well. All different ages, all different levels of nobility. You see a couple nobles here and there. You do see that there is like some that are like setting up some sort of festival. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to get the right music. We're just gonna go with it. You do see like they're kind of setting up something up between the trees right now. Just really bright red streamers and flags with like gold embroidery as well. And there's a big old picture of a sun on it.
This doesn't feel like a lunar festival to me.
You said winter festival earlier.
Which one is it?
Lunar.
Lunar? Why is there a sun?
That's a great question.
I had a question,
I have an
and I've
answer.
lost it. Oh, now that we are in town,
Yes.
are our phones working again?
Nope.
We're in the left forest.
There's no
I don't know.
signal
They
here.
got. I don't know. Maybe they ran a
Like
cable.
escorted by the guards. Can I take like a passive perception to look around to see like what kind of, as far as technology goes, what kind of state the surroundings are in?
For you, it's like stepping back to like a very primitive age. But
So like nobody has crystals, no telephone, no tower, no
Nope.
technology. It's all like very rudimentary,
yep.
back in time. Oh,
They didn't call it cell phones back then. It was pigeons.
Can we tell that there's like something going on? Like
Yes.
they're present for a party essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
Snail mail, guys.
Literal snail.
Some shop trader or whatever, and say, hey, what's all this going on for?
Oh, this is for we're welcoming back. It's a festival for one of one of the children of the Havenors coming back from her return from her pilgrimage from another grove.
Fine.
Kind of it's a tradition where one of the children will go and they'll go to a different grove to learn. To kind of learn different ways of communication, the way the grove should be run. It's the way to prep them for future rule.
Okay. Love that. When does the party start?
She should be back in the next 2 days.
Cool, so we have some time.
Name?
Oh, this is Finia. Finia. One of the second youngest.
Wow. How long
I've
been gone?
Vinya.
30 years now.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's been over just going to each grove. She'll spend a couple years there, go to the next grove. Something peculiar is said though. He said the second youngest.
Oh yeah, because
Petal perks up, but
just another.
yes, because Petal, after this conversation, Petal's like, but Finia was the youngest.
Whoa.
I mean, there has been several hundred years since I've been gone. It would make sense if there's another, but this is Guess I have another sibling, brother, sister. I don't. All of this is very confusing right now. You see, like, she's still going through the turmoil of regaining a lot.
Where are we going? We need to find an inn so we can have like a base of.
We can sit, look natural, and drink some milk.
I have some things I want to do.
Oh.
I want to participate in all the funness.
You guys are walking around. There is, you do see like a sign of this like kind of campfire. It's kind of hanging off. It's a little campfire that has. This is way too epic. And it's got like kind of different chairs sitting around it, and it says the Tree Branch Inn. You guys can make your way in there. Lots of people. This is the first inn you just walked into. It's right by the gate, so lots of people going in and out. There's a hearth in the back. There's a bar. You see several elves, male, female servers. You see a couple elves bartending as well. This thing is huge. It's got probably 50 rooms maybe available.
Oh my.
We're gonna need at least 3.
There are 13 of us. I can share a bed with any of you.
He said at least 3.
At least 3.
Is Pecolia still signing the papers?
No, we're signing into Artel. Yeah, it's got metal bars, no toilet.
There's just a bucket in the corner.
Oh my god.
Ah, street hump in this place.
Wait, no, this is Melbourne Town. Wooden bars.
Thank you.
We're gonna go back to HQ. You guys are led into this, the guardhouse, and there are dozens of foot soldiers, and knights all standing around. As they kind of walk you into one of the back rooms. What are the kind of capitalize on a question we could talk about? So, I'm gonna be straightforward with you here. I know you're lying.
About?
What you're doing here. One, I know for a fact that that is a sanctioned item that we do not allow into the forest. Two, you said you were here for the Lunar Festival, which we do not hold for another 6 months.
Big idiots.
Oh.
So, I'm going to need the truth, or there's going to be serious consequences.
Touches the penis.
Wasn't aware that these things weren't allowed. But also, in the meantime, from them walking us over, kind of breaking away,
Yeah.
can I take this moment to also, during that time period, have the opportunity to know your enemy?
Okay.
To, like, know their strength score, dexterity score, constitution score, armor class, current health speed, total class levels, and fighter class levels, I think.
Okay. There's a mixture of fighter. Most of them will be, I guess, as a class, would be fighter for most of these men here. All of them are wearing plate armor.
Everyone was at least armor
Do you
class.
want me to tell you health and armor class of all of them?
Not that, but I mean, like,
A general average of all of them?
no, I can pretty much guess it from
Okay.
this point. But also, as
It's
a
high.
general passive perception, also with this being in here, can I tell whether this is more of a higher number than just regular guards for a kingdom or city? Is this more like an army that is stationed?
I mean, this looks like an acceptable amount of guards for a city of this size.
Do I see like also stockpiles of weaponry and other
Yeah,
things like
it's
that?
a guardhouse. There's tons of it.
But I mean, like,
This is
Right.
this is like their main entrance and gates. They have to be able to react in a moment's notice.
Can I
there.
could I have broken away from the group initially and followed them?
Sure, you are standing outside the guardhouse
With
right
Gronk.
I would like to just kind of peek around the corner to see what's happening around them with Gronk still in the.
You see them get led in by a whole dozen of knights as they walk in there, and they close the door. You see a window as they pass by. They go deeper into the guardhouse.
That's about as far as I go.
Okay.
Without uncovered.
What about Junior? Slipping up and Sylvan.
Lunar, I hardly know her.
But yes, I know you're lying. So I would like to know exactly who you are and what you are doing here.
That's fair.
Actually, let me be even more honest. There's consequences already going to happen, and what you're going to say is going to matter on how severe these consequences are. No answer is an acceptable answer, but that also is an acceptable consequence.
Is he peeking and he can see in? Or
We
like
can't
you're
see where they're at.
Okay.
You're deeper in the guard tower. Do I know who's gone into the front?
I'm standing right here.
May I speak with my boss for a moment?
As long as we're standing right here.
Can I talk to him without you being able to hear?
Make a persuasion check for me.
You fucking nut job.
I'm very big nut job.
We can't get worse, right?
It can't.
Oh, yeah.
3 steps away.
In total, I'm at a 13.
13? Okay.
Can I look at my like with like sad little dog eyes? Like there's absolutely nothing I can do about this. I'm just trying to ask genuinely.
He gets down to his knees.
Don't go further.
I think he said. That's actually.
That happened. You have 2 minutes. They kind of they step away, but just enough where if you spoke louder than a whisper to each other, they're gonna hear it.
Let's just say we're looking for something that we think might help the growth. There's
Make a perception check for both of you guys.
perception.
Yeah. 15.
22.
22. So you noticed as they were walking you guys back, one of the desks of the guards that kind of were walking you past, there you saw a very quick glimpse of a noble member returning back to the grove.
Do you want to say we heard of some sort of plan to attack the noble returning from the grove?
Wouldn't that immediately put us in deeper shit?
Well, we could say we were trying to stop it. So that's why we tried to lie to get in.
Can't get much worse. Better
Stop saying it.
That's the motto of this chapter. It can't get much worse than
I
that.
think that's gonna be the thumbnail.
Can't get much worse than this, right?
So the guards walk back in. It's like, so are we ready to discuss
Yeah.
some details that we're gonna
So
about?
he doesn't work for me. We're partners.
Okay. Partners in what?
So we work for a special organization, and we honestly didn't know what the festival was for. I knew there was some festival, didn't know what it was for. But I believe that there's someone of importance, like a noble or something, returning or something like that. We heard of a possible attempt on said noble. Now, we weren't given much information, much clues. I'm sure you know, living here, you guys aren't the most open people with the outside world. So it's hard for us to know exactly what's going on and to know all of the protocols and, customs of where we're entering. Essentially, the group we're with is a group that helps stop this to try to maintain international peace. We've wanted to try to foster more open borders within this land between different races for a bigger purpose that's above my pay grade. Now, with that little details that we had, it was our job to come in and infiltrate without being caught, do it discreetly so that we don't tip off that we know something to the offending force, and try to intercept them, because we think that there's a good opportunity with how strong your people are Didn't realize it was going to be like this until we got in here. But nonetheless, you are a people that is very powerful and very strong and well renowned. And we thought you would be a boon to the bigger goals that my organization is working for. And such, we wanted to try to stop this because we figured this could be something cataclysmic.
As you are saying this, you see some of the guards start they start shifting your feet. And you definitely feel the vibe completely change. You hear a voice speak up, kind of whisper to the one next to him. You don't think that they're part of the Silver Hand? Then you hear someone elbowing him, and you start hearing whispers. The main guard looks at you two as he's hearing all this, and he's like a quick snap of his fingers. Silence. I don't want to see this or any other illicit objects that belong outside of the groves in here. I never want to see you two again. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if I need to be a part of it, but do not cause trouble within my grove. Kind of puts it in an evidence bag and they put it away. Now please, you behave. As they now lead you out of the guardhouse. Kind of with more questions than answers.
Did you say silver pan or hammer?
Pan.
You did say the silver pan.
I know.
Oh, what? It was?
It's silver hammer.
Silver
Hand.
hand.
Silver hat.
Silver hand. Hand of silver.
And now we go back to the rest of the group.
I have shopping I want to do.
Okay, cool.
Oh man, I want to shop too.
I'm sorry, boss.
So you guys
honestly, I
we'll
didn't think I
say
could
that
do
you, how many rooms are we getting within the year?
At least
At least 3. Got it.
Well, who wants to room with who, I guess? I think if we got 6 and we have 2 in each room and then 1 room with 3, that should be plenty. Okay.
You go up to the bartender.
Leeway Petal and Snaggletooth.
Well, Lingway, Petal, and Aloe can probably share a room.
No, Drock is just passed out on my chest like.
He was just taking fell asleep on the ride. Just falling asleep in the car.
Aloe wants to stick with Petal, but she's unsure about the rest of the hooligan group
That's
anyway.
fair.
It feels like she
Hooligan's a good
should
word.
stick with
I'll
Petal.
room with you.
You go up to the you go to the bartender.
Should we head to the bar with them?
We don't really know where they're at.
That's true.
When
That's the
we're
first
going-
inn that was along the
Do
way.
we notice that they're missing at this point? Do we
Oh,
like
you noticed they were gone the first minute.
immediately?
That's
How
probably
noticed
the
that
best
Nicholas
place
was
to
getting
go.
touched and
It's
he
probably
was
the best
out
way
of
to
there.
start first.
He's had his fair and he's had his enough run-ins.
Yep.
See if I can trade this armor.
Okay.
You walk up to the bartender. Hello there.
140.
Hello there.
I got it.
My,
If I
Nice.
trade in with
Cool.
my armor and they still require some more gold, can
Yeah, I
I
can
borrow
run
some?
too.
I mean,
Welcome to the Branch Street Inn. I am the guest here.
it's like
How many-
oh,
6 rooms.
6.
No.
I
have a
see
son.
what I can do. He searches around. Okay. I can pencil you in for how long it's to stay.
If I start with 2 days, can we book later?
Yeah, of course.
Let's
we can
do
see that.
2 days.
I can't promise
I don't
that
know the plan yet.
it is kind of. I can't promise after those 2 days that the 6 rooms will not be next to each other. They might be spread out afterwards.
Then we'll do 3.
You do 3 rooms.
6 rooms, 3 days.
3 days. Okay, I will pencil you in, Mr.
Tinstep.
Mr. Tinstep for 3 days.
He thought about lying for half a second when this isn't gonna work.
No.
Tell the truth.
And he produces you 6 keys. That will be for 6 rooms. That's going to come out to 45 gold pieces.
Okay.
I'll reach in my little
Oh, really?
I have 55 gold total. I have y'all.
Wait,
What?
wait for you. Wait for a second. It'll be 45 gold pieces.
I'll pitch
Any
in.
kind of group rate we're getting here? I am not gonna hustle. I'm just gonna give her the
On Elf Groupon, it actually says approved are 2 golden pieces.
A coupon. I heard about coupon.
Yeah. I'm gonna give her the gold.
You hand him the gold. He's. What is this?
Gold.
Yeah. It's only you know that it's not customary to give gold in the beginning of a stay at the end. Here.
I'm sorry. We're from out of town.
I can tell. No, you pay at the end. It's.
That feels wrong, but okay.
How does it feel wrong? It's. Where do you come from where it's not trusted that you pay at the very end?
Everywhere I've ever stayed, I pay up front.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I think this is a unique to you kind of a thing.
that's.
Four.
I can agree with that one. It's so bizarre.
Four.
Pay in the beginning. Oh.
Well, a lot of people,
No, just about.
some people
our
aren't
situation
trustworthy, I guess, and so.
No.
We should probably
No, it's terrible. It's a terrible world.
act like we don't know them temporarily. Just even though
nobody
they're
pays. We've asked people to leave without paying if they've caused too much trouble, but that's
Fair.
because the Grove will end up paying us in return. This is for if they're criminal acts involved. Sometimes we.
How could they?
Exactly. Someone here gets.
The actual.
What a lovely place.
Yes. No, you pay at the end. It's also
Okay.
included for. We keep the ledger here for your stay. It's any sort of services you need, food. You need your armor. You need your clothes washed. You need anything sort of services that we can provide. We pay at the end. We just write down the total.
Oh, that does cost.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yes. That extra.
I just had to make sure.
I kind of got the gist that we're learning new things here.
Lots of new things today. Yes,
Yes.
this is a very,
Well, I will say,
very unique place. I
well,
think.
oh, that's all right. So he goes and helps off another customer. You have your 6 keys.
Okay. I guess we're bunking up, and it's
I'll
we
use
pay when
that.
we leave.
The 2 troublemakers.
You and I get us kicked out.
I tried to get him out of there. Okay, I'm sorry.
You had a very good job of trying. It was almost there.
Okay. What do we? Do we want to go sit? Or do we go talk about? Well, let's think about the plan before you went off.
What time of day is it?
Midday.
Yeah, you want to bunk now in the middle of the afternoon?
Before we all split up and we never make it back here. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go find technology that allows
For a
us to
minute.
communicate.
Huh?
We don't have cell phones. Let's go find technology that allows us to communicate.
What, like carrier pigeons?
Is that the technology they use in here to contact each other instantly?
I mean, she uses a ledger to keep track of.
I'm saying with us.
Expenses?
With us.
Oh, yeah.
They're magical.
They probably just talk to each other with fancy magic words.
Aloe, they talk
Venus.
pretty much. Yes, they do end up talking. But you have your own form of communication, but it's kind of like mail in a sense. Still talking to the force. It takes a long time. And it
Are we
also
sending
depends-
like page boys to give messages?
Telepathical
Page boy.
pagers.
A messenger. Like a pager.
Telepathic.
Oh, I think you said a page boy, like a little boy that you have to. I'm on the same.
I thought this was like a. I heard page boy as well. In-world name.
Yeah,
for
so we gotta go buy
page
one.
boy.
I don't want the fat one, I want this one.
Like the news, like that's what they do.
Oh.
Messages like
Yeah.
the inn employs these people and they run and
We
give
do have
messages when
messengers. There are messengers in the city.
Oh, little German boy, go! I said page boy and I meant it.
Well, I have my favorite bat, but I don't want to let y'all use it.
A bat.
Like a baseball bat.
I can summon some more ladybugs.
This thing runs.
Good leg.
Writes a message on and throw it at your head.
Just get a long string of 2 cups. And then...
It's the lawn dart.
7 cups. Yeah.
Imagine getting hit by a bat and you're like, oh,
Smoke
Idiot.
signal to flaring.
Who are you calling an idiot?
It's the Taylor Swift song that they write the letters across.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say we'll meet back here in what?
In the evening,
3 hours.
after dark, dinner, supper, afternoon.
What about
tea.
11sies? 11sies.
Okay. So are we gonna meet the Haven, or are we gonna?
What's your
We want to go upstairs and figure out a plan, and then we can go shopping. Because we all need supplies, but I guess let's figure out like when we're gonna meet back here, what we might want to accomplish while we're out there.
Petal looks to you, goes, kind of awe right now, where the Grove itself just seems so different. It's just so much more advanced than the way it used to be. It's bigger, I should say. Like, I wouldn't say technology-based advanced. There is some, there is like more of the troughs that run for the running water for everywhere. It definitely seems newer. It's a lot bigger than I remember. I think the person that I would like to speak to first, I think the first lead that we should go off of is my younger brother, Velmir. He's he's the closest to age to me. We're only a decade apart. And he and I were very close, so we grew up together. All of our other siblings, Vinya was close to us as well, but she's about 120 years younger than us as well. Sorry, she's about 60 years younger than us. So there was some times in our studies that we worked together. But Velmir and I were very close. He was training to be the holy magic, or Grove magic, kind of like what you would say a paladin, but for forest magic. I don't know if he's still. He was also very close with the people. We would always walk through the town together. None of my other siblings would. Their studies were also kept them away. I bet if we ask around, if we ask the right people, we might be able to make contact.
My little ears perk up at the chance of. Could they possibly be studying magic in my grove? My hometown?
Yeah. Which is.
This wasn't the Grove
Yeah.
of Dragon Riders, right? It was the Okay, thought so. Make sure.
Oh, I forgot.
So-
I
that right down.
everything. Okay.
Mirtha?
Yes.
There it is. There we are. I don't know. I'm not sure if you went up there. I will say, you take your step out to go outside, and you immediately run into these two.
Look who decided to show up. Are we kicking the habit? For now. For now. I'd like to see you find some here. That's not.
You see, like,
Just accept.
No.
as you say that, just a whiff of something as you walks past you. You see one casual elves by the bar outside, like they go out to
Probably
smoke a
better
cigarette.
come here.
You have fun sitting in jail. I'm taking your room.
But this
Where are you going?
This,
Where am I? I got things I want to do.
Like what?
I'm in a brand new place, and it's kind of my thing. But I wanted to find a jeweler.
We're going shopping.
That
Get
sounds
in,
dope as hell.
bitch.
Huh?
I'll go.
Okay.
That was very strong convincing right there.
Get me a discount.
Hey, I'm a bard who likes to woo people, and I love bling.
It's not for you.
I want jewelry too. I got money.
Okay. Valid. I'm not buying it for you. It's for someone else.
Hold on.
Unspecified reasons.
Let's go buy some shit, bitch.
So we're going shopping. What are we looking for? Are you looking for a jeweler?
I am looking for a jeweler. I'm looking specifically for an elven jeweler. Someone who makes specifically elven
99.
style.
Cool. Yeah, you can keep looking around. You want to ask somebody, you can.
Yeah, being like, hey, I'm I'm new in town.
Okay. Hello, I'm new in town. How can I help you?
I am looking for a jeweler.
Okay.
Someone fancy. Someone who has uncut gems and
Oh.
stuff who makes jewelry out of said gems.
Is this for a special occasion by chance?
Yeah.
Is this someone popping the question?
It's a
It's a question.
a
I don't know how I feel about that. But I think your best guess, my best educated guess here would be, you go down the road, you take a left, then you take a right, and it'll be your third shop on the left. And she sees you doing this.
Left,
do you
then
do
right,
that? I can-
third shop on the left.
We got time. We can show you. Her like girls are all there.
I would love
Oh,
for you to take
okay.
me. So we're gonna have a good day.
They're like kind of, they're kind of jolly.
Yeah.
They're kind of jolly just to be guiding someone new. So you get you to this jewel shop.
Sounds fun. You looking for earrings?
Huh?
I could use some gold hoops
Oh yeah, some big nukes.
for my character.
Right outside, you see the sign for the quested gem.
Amazing. I just realized. I hope I can afford anything in here.
I would like
Didn't
to
you
stare
say
through
the window?
the window from the street with Grok still in the baby carrier like this.
What is it, Harry? So yeah, you walk in
that's
and you
great.
see just a very old elvish woman, very long silvery hair kind of tied up into a braid. Very small glasses, very magnifying. And you see her kind of etching away at like some sort of jewel that she's working on.
Want to slowly slink up. Oh, what is there anything on display?
Tons of stuff on display. The way that the shop is displayed, it's kind of like your normal kind of glass shelves, but instead of like, silver like edges, it's all wood. Like that's the big theme right now. It's everything's kind of wooden, earthy. There's some stuff that are like some of the trees are poking out. You have like neck or branches, some necklaces are hanging off of it. There's like a beautiful crystal chandelier of all sorts of different gems hanging at the top. There's rings, earrings, adornments, cufflinks, things to put on armor pieces. You do get this warm feeling as you walk in, just tingles of just also magica that's left behind in some of this.
Okay. Looking for an amulet or a necklace with like just a big lumpy big blue stone.
Okay. You definitely see it. There's several of them.
Okay. I'll just keep eyeing. Does the woman like acknowledge us or anything?
Young one, if you wanted to speak and have a question, you may.
Well,
You've not looked up at all yet.
okay. Well, I do have some questions.
Okay.
I might borrow a moment of time. As a fellow jeweler myself, I understand the intricacies of jewel crafting.
She puts her tools and stuff down. She takes her glasses that are on a chain and hangs them down. Ooh. Another master craftsman, maybe, perhaps.
Not master, not nearly as well as you, I'm sure.
Oh, do not flatter me so. I've been around for centuries. I do know a thing or two, I could say.
Ooh.
What can I help you with?
So looking for a piece of elven jewelry, something that you no doubt have some expertise in. It is going to be me, Michael, can't think of the word. It's going to be a gift and kind of like something to it's not like it's not it's not a wedding ring, it's not like a promise thing or anything. It's like I'm going to give it to someone in hopes that they will accept me
A courting gift?
No, it's not for like
He's popping a question. Not the question, but a question.
While this is still going on, I'm now breathing with my mouth open while my hands are still outside.
Oh my.
It's
Oh, I know.
I don't want to divulge too much because it is personal to me, but
I won't.
it's in hopes that I will be accepted into the
Like an offer?
Whoa.
Right, that's a good word.
There, I like
Offering a
Struggling.
gift.
I know the feeling.
Yes, I think we have several different options here. And she puts a whole bunch of different displays. Some of them are gigantic gemstones. Some of them are more modest. Some have like these nice ordained kind of rims around them. Is there anything specific that you're looking for?
I'm looking for an amulet or a necklace. Something that could potentially be worn as a necklace, or if need be, a bracelet.
Multi-purpose.
It needs to be large.
Large. What size wrists are we talking about? Yours? Because you have very large
Oh no,
wrists.
no, much bigger.
Much bigger. Do we need it to be able to shrink and enlarge at will?
Oh. I assume that would cost us.
Yes, it will.
I may not. I'm not terribly on a budget, but I would like to keep it
Honest, okay. I don't have anything currently right now that will enlarge and shrink at will. I can procure it or craft it myself. It might take me some time.
Could I reach into my bag and the splinter, the little gem shard that I picked up all the way back?
Yeah.
Could I pull it out and offer and be like, this is something that I've found along my way. Is this something that may be of any use?
She takes it from you, puts her glasses on. Oh, you have been a very bad boy recently, haven't you?
I found it on the
Likely story.
we don't
We listen and we don't judge.
I personally would not accept this as payment just because of the nature of what this is. Do you know what this is? Okay. Keep it that way.
Okay, I pocket it and be like, well then.
That's
my leverage.
What is?
I can have what you're asking for in a week's time.
Okay. And how much might this?
He starts thinking and pondering. She goes, take my hands real quick. He goes and takes your hands, and she kind of get this like instant like kind of warmth start going through you. So she said, come back in a week's time,
Okay.
and I'll have it ready for you, and you will have my payment then, and you will know what the payment would be.
Okay.
You get this feeling of like I fucking no clue what she's talking about, but
doesn't know.
there is something that is going to come to me, or I'm gonna find something that's going to be worthy of it.
You open a fortune cookie.
Okay,
2 million. We're all
Suddenly.
different fortune cookie.
All right. Well. I thank you very, very dearly from the bottom of my heart.
She takes a slight bow to you.
If there is anything you may need of me while I am here, and as one jeweler to another, I am in your debts.
Accept this offering.
And your name?
I'm just this simple old lady. Let's put it that way for right now. It's. I ain't gotta come up with another story. Oh no!
Your dice roll for this.
I do.
Her name is also Kara. What?
Anestra.
Anestra? What a lovely
Write that
name.
down, write that down, write that down.
How are you?
I will see you in a week's
I
time.
will see you in a week, my dear Inestra.
I
What do you
will.
need a what do you need an ambulance for?
Huh?
Just to remember.
I mean, we're just walking together, you and me. I mean, what else are we gonna talk about?
I got all my Did my gaggle of girls leave?
They're actually now all around testings right now. They're like, what is your name? I've not someone as large as you before.
Oh no.
They're all kind of like, do you mind if they kind of all go?
As large as you are, your pants?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, my pants should be on.
One's like, do you mind if I just kind of get a
Grab your
feel? Another one just like, he's not wearing very much. Another one's like, oh, he's adorable. Is he yours? As he's kind of going up the trunk.
Grab his butt, grab his butt.
Do they normally come this large where you're from?
Oh, no.
And I show him Baby Grok.
Oh, he's so adorable. Look at him.
Grab his butt, grab his butt.
Oh,
Grab his baby butt.
You want to hold him?
I do not believe I will be strong enough to believe someone as such as yours will be able to pick him up like that.
I threw him back in the baby carrier.
Does he stay asleep for this long?
Yeah, he's just a little
He's had
exhausted.
a long trip. Oh, the poor little guy.
Too much cheese and milk.
Much cheese and milk. That's
Gosh.
peanut butter.
And
who put the words to What are you guys?
I want to go and try to find some replacements for all the ammo I left on my ship.
Okay.
I'm a little worried that this isn't like technologically advanced enough to have guns, but I'm gonna try to find them anyways.
Oh, they have guns.
Okay, great. I want.
We have guns.
I want
It'll be like a ranged armor smith or
Okay.
weaponsmith.
I'm looking for like ammo and maybe cool upgrades.
You go up to the. You don't find like a simple store. You're just walking around a lot. You end up walking into kind of like this bazaar, kind of like a whole bunch of different stands set up. Walking through, you do see one. Curiously, you do see a little halfling working with guns as well.
Oh, another halfling.
I want to kind of go like wander his little shop, kind of
Why's it gotta be little?
wander her little shop.
Why's it gotta be little?
I'm a halfling. I can say that if I want to.
It's called normal where you're from.
Racist against
It's
myself.
called normal where you're from.
I'd have to. Well, I guess
It's like what the French call
Okay.
It is.
It's like,
I'm trying to get a good feel of like how legal it is to be carrying guns here.
Well, I'm carrying.
You don't see. I mean, no one's really walking around in the open with weapons in general.
Okay.
They get the sense that everybody feels safe here. It's really only the guards or if someone's like a ranger or a hunter walking around with something, but no one's really carrying weapons besides like a simple pocket knife.
Okay. Because I mean, I have my guns with me, but I'm not gonna like get myself arrested if I
you
can help
guys
it.
are good.
Anyway, that's so classic.
I'm dirty, man.
I'm not using them. I'm not using them.
I want to see how they do things here.
How they
Having been like so isolated, what they've developed gun-wise. If they have anything cool that I've not seen before.
So what are your?
You're watching this halfling kind of work on this gun right now, and it's a long rifle. It's a rifle, and you're seeing methods that you've never seen before. There's intricacies of little tinkering that you've never seen. Certain tools that are beyond your imagination of being used for. They have been able to. You see that this one is working on trying to get a. It's a spring, but it's square shaped. It's very odd.
Oh, that is very odd. Okay.
Working on getting into this rifle right now.
It's crazy. Springs are supposed to be oval.
I thought they were triangle.
Huh.
Purple?
I've never seen that before. Like a square.
Yeah, it's for this is for a very specific type of ammo shot. Actually, we use it for contests as well. It's a very this is a non-lethal projectile. It's supposed to be for one of the games here. It shoots a propelled square-tipped arrow. But our arrows are more like kind of stuck between more of like a dart. It's a little longer. It's about 6 inches long, and it only has 2 feathers on it on each side.
So like
Interesting.
this long, right?
Oh,
Dude,
This is 6 inches.
Man, this half work is everywhere.
It just randomly appears there, just so quickly.
It's something I've been trying to work with, just experimenting. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Are they hosting competitions at the festival?
Yeah, it's one of the main events.
Okay.
Oh. Ryan or Mazel
You have any kind of sights or anything like that? Like kind of standard.
Yeah, we have a ton of them. Can I ask what kind of ranges you're looking? She starts putting up a whole bunch of different sites.
It'd be pistols.
I don't know if I have anything here specifically for a pistol or a hand cannon per se.
Hand cannon.
And you get like they pull out like the equivalent of a flintlock and a muzzle loader. Like it's just a huge, super fucking wide barrel. This thing shoots like giant slugs. Put it that way.
How much is that?
real
This
slugs.
is a 200 gold
Slimies.
hand cannon. Well, it's also, I don't know what you're hunting for, but this will stop a large man in his tracks.
I'm sure.
We don't kill, we stop. Right?
Of course.
Of course.
You're just having a flashback now. The people he's murdered.
You just all the flashbacks, it's like, oh,
Yeah, got incident.
are you okay, sir?
No more flashbacks.
Sorry, was it something?
No,
I
you're
don't
good.
mean to offend or
No,
anything.
you're good. I'm alright. I just wanted to come and see kind of how I've never been here before, and I figured y'all might do things a little
Really?
differently. And
You do
definitely
look like you have been somewhere else. You don't come from
I've
here,
been a
do you?
lot of places.
Been a lot of
Been
places.
a lot of places. Seen a lot of guns.
I
so-
must admit, I usually don't have a lot that come to my stand. The market for weapons and guns of like the art of working and tinkering on weapons is not really well known, I should say, amongst the elves here.
I've
They
only
do-
recently started learning how to work on them rather than just use them.
Oh, really?
So this is new.
If you have any questions or anything, I can be any of assistance I can be to help you. If you need some weapons to be worked on, I can help you. I can show you how to work on them
That
too.
would be great. He'll just spend the rest of his
Yes, of
killing
course.
me.
You notice that no one else has come to this
Yeah.
stand as now this halfling. By the way, my name is
Oh no.
Rosada.
I'm Flinnerus.
Flinnerus, nice to meet you. And you guys start talking, having a ball, just building and working on guns.
Fantastic.
Rosada.
Rosada? Flinris and Rosada.
Sitting in a tree. Much younger than you, will say.
Flinnerus doesn't flirt.
So he goes right over his head.
Yeah, over there. He's here for gun knowledge, and that's it.
What about Alan? What are you doing?
I'm fascinated by this town. I've never
So
been here.
different than where you're from.
Indeed, it is.
From where Murata is more of like a druidic grove.
So woodsy, so wizardy, so knowledge-based, so intellectual. There's no hustle and bustle of all these.
Nothing
laws and
compared to where you're at
festivals.
right now. Nothing compared to it.
We don't see outsiders. I can't believe there's a halfling in that goose over there with
Speaking of that, that's a very good point you bring to that up. Very astute observation. You have a lot of attention that you guys are immediately already getting. Even though through your disguises of trying to be a half elf, the fact that you say that everybody's saying, if you've been kind of noticing other people's conversations, the fact that we're saying that we're not from the Grove, but we've been outside the forest in some of the conversations, everybody has this very big fascination for it. Not aggressive, genuine curiosity. This isn't a very common thing. And maybe we're led to believe that,
Is it like a key thing?
like, you sense no hostility from, I should say. Like, your curiosity of the outside world, you're witnessing now in a different townsfolk, more outgoing, just the way that they live. It's not like your curiosity of like, go through the woods and find new knowledge about the trees and stuff. These are people that are like, tourists are coming in for the first time and they're like, oh my gosh, it's my first time ever seeing this person, like this race of person.
Yeah.
I need to ask all the questions possible. That's what you're gathering.
Yes. While at the same time, I feel watchful over Petal. I mean, because she is like my royalty, my very own royalty. People don't, my fellow weird companion, don't understand her importance to this realm. Or her very sense lives within these woods. And
Pretty crazy town right now.
I love it. I'm watching out. Everything's so exciting, but I don't want to venture too far from Federal. Regretfully, as my curiosity says, but I know that we gotta look for her mother. And there is her sister really coming to town. The sister that we thought was in trouble, and something about dragons.
Yeah. Yeah, so Petal is kind of doing the same thing where she's just people watching. She's looking at her grove flourish. Hundreds of years, she's just like, you step out of a city, you go move to another country, you come back, everything is completely different now. And that's what she's seeing. But there's like, you noticing that there's a sadness with it as well. It was forcibly taken, these memories that she could have had here.
Bittersweet.
Petal speaks up to you. She says, do you ever, I'm sorry, Aloe, this may be forward, but do you ever get the sense that you just don't belong, like you're a different person than who you used to be? Like, you spend a lot of time away from somewhere, and you come back and you have this idea of what it's going to be, and you get there and you don't know what that feeling is.
No, and Luna, it's quite the opposite for me. I haven't been gone nearly as long as you have.
Oh.
The only thing I'm missing is, although the city is fascinating and interesting, I never was a part of the city. It wasn't really my thing. Even the wizard groups didn't like my gifts.
Oh, I think you are a very comedic young elf, and I enjoy your presence. It's comforting, I will say.
This means a lot coming from you.
I just don't know if I feel like I'm a princess right now, is what I'm getting at.
Well, that's
It's
because you
almost-
look like a dirty half-elf right now.
Thank you. I feel like that's who I am right now. I'm sorry for venting out to you right now. a lot's happening right now.
Body.
Ooh, a spa day.
The time. I think we're gonna know when there's a better time for you to announce yourself.
So yeah, I think you're right. I don't know if it's the right time yet. Oops. It's a lot.
With your arrival, you can help bring things back to the way they were. And better.
I think that's what I'm afraid of. I feel like I'm afraid that there's going to be an expectation of that. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that promise. I'm going to fail at that. I don't know if that's the same pedal that was left.
The very essence of the woods are ready to hoist you on their tree shoulders, basically. They're gonna work with you. Everything is going to go back. The streams are more sparkly already.
You think so? Well, that's somewhat comforting. That makes... I'm relieved. Thank you. I think I needed to be able to have someone else that I could just talk to, and not have, like, I'm scared that I'm gonna have this very uptight, like, meet my father and have to go back to formal language. I needed another woman to be able to talk to about this. Or just a friend.
I understand.
Ling Wei's for.
Ling Wei she's at the tavern. I mean, I have the rest of the party, but they're not from the forest. They don't understand how we govern ourselves and hold ourselves the standard that we hold. Well, I mean, you don't understand either about the royalty I'm a part of as well.
Well,
Anyways, I just thank you. What are you two doing?
Well, we're shopping with him, remember?
Silk's with you. What is Fitolius doing?
He's kind of walking up and down the streets, looking
Finding
for kind of
weed.
a army shop.
Tons of them.
He's looking. He's gonna go into one, and he wants to ask the shopkeep if there's. Oh yeah, he's just gonna go in and talk to one of the shop.
Okay, cool. You enter one of the armor shops.
So you think half elves are dirty?
I'm just gonna prepare for this because I know it's gonna come up. So you enter what kind of armor are you looking for?
I'm looking for adamantine.
Hello. Okay.
One of the most.
Specifically for that, you're not seeing.
Is that trademark?
I'm house open.
Marvel.
Can I get the idea that there's like some kind of enchanted armor that's
Tons of. You can definitely 100% do that.
Thank you.
maybe there's some that are along the lines. Okay, cool.
Have
So
an
I'll
18
go and
charisma.
ask the shopkeep the types of enchanted armor that he has.
Yes. Hello.
Hello.
What can I do for you? Are you looking for armor today? Do you need to be measured out by chance? I can be of any service.
Yes, please.
From
That
the
sounds
base.
great, but we'll make a rain check.
Okay.
Can you tell me what kinds of enchanted armor that you have here, and what sort of properties that they do?
Okay, we have all manner of different types of enchantments. We have some that might make you sneakier, some that might give you great strength, some might have random effects, making you change just different color by chance. What I should ask is, for this armor, is there a specific armor you're looking for? And also, how much are you willing to spend? 'Cause that's going to dictate on what, I guess, level of enchantment you're looking for.
That's probably why I wasn't making I was looking for material that would basically strengthen the armor in a way.
Okay, is it the armor that you're wearing?
Yeah, in a way. I would like to have it kind of strengthen a lot.
Strengthened a lot more. You know, that's not armor made from here, is it?
No, it's
I can tell because they're using the complete wrong materials.
Oh.
Is it heavy?
a lot.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
See, oh, no. See, you need to, obviously not Elvish made. You got probably scammed at the air station for this. What you're looking for is we can probably, maybe not strengthen it, we could definitely make it lighter. Definitely a lot more breathable and wearable. We could definitely do that at a smaller charge versus strengthening.
Hear me out. Question.
Answer.
Would you take it as a trade-in for resources to melt down and make other armor?
I could, but I don't. None of my armor would be used of that resource. It's still kind of like we have to use resources from within the forest. You should know. You know this.
Yeah.
Just a thought. Of course. So, well, then, how much do these usually run? The services, like, very modest. So let's say how modest can we go here? But still achieving what I'm looking for.
Well, we could definitely make it lighter, using a different material, a little bit more form-fitting. You'll be able to move a lot easier. We could definitely make it for about 60 gold pieces.
Chunk of change.
That sounds like a deal. What if I could? How long does it take you to do so?
Well, I'm gonna have to measure you first, and then I'm gonna have to spend the next couple days, tailoring it, getting all the right materials, putting them together, and then let's say 3 days.
One solid plate.
Could I give you 45 now for it, and then I can pay the rest afterwards? Is that something that we can work out?
What do you mean pay now?
I was waiting for that. We were there for that.
Mine's a little foggy. Long trip earlier from outside.
It's okay.
Yeah.
No, but it's customary. You pay for the service at the end. I have to be able to. We make an agreement. I have to be able to do my work first, my due diligence. You have the inspection later, and then if you are satisfied, that's when payment happens.
Yes, that is correct.
Yes.
Yes.
So let me take your quick measurements. As this elf kind of just starts long tape measuring you out, takes your armor off, gets the whole weird. It gets a little handsy, a little touchy. Like it's so much more of how long from your wrist to your shoulder. How thick is your wrist? The difference of length of one end of your forearm to the other end. The bridge of your nose to each type of your ear. Very odd measurements that they're getting.
Even in a blacksmith.
It says, yes, so in about 3 days' time, I'll be able to have it ready for you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And what was your name?
Of Cavanos.
Cabanas. I am Spipolis.
Sipolis, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Running a lot of names tonight.
Yeah, so sorry.
Nope. I need to.
We're fleshing out the world.
Yes, sir. Phil.
I want to go to a music shop.
Ooh. I'll tag along since you came with me. I'm gonna stare from the window still.
Yeah, just a cameo just popping in and out.
Every time it pans to him, there's a sad song of he's been abandoned with his starving baby.
No. It's
And you can donate $5 a day.
It's a horror movie where it's the main character's over here, then she moves out of the way, and then from the background it's just the silhouette.
Roll the percentage. You are being followed by a shadow.
Yeah, so you go up to the music shop. They're not really a music shop per se. There's you're walking around, you find a store that sells instruments, yeah.
Do they sell sheet music?
Yeah, they have. You walk into the store, you see a very beautiful elvish female. Very young too.
What's her charisma?
What's your grade?
Mine's better.
She lifts her arm, bigger muscles.
Damn it.
Four
Must have
plates,
been
on
18 and a half.
4 plates on each side benches.
Gosh,
Hello, Olga.
I don't want to be strong like man.
They hand you a milkshake to get better.
I was Olympic gymnast. I was the beam.
You stare at me. Why you would do this?
These muscles, they are both.
Scaravats.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Yeah, so you see this very beautiful elvish female. Kind of putting stuff away real quick. As you enter the bell rings. Oh! And there's all these scrolls. Sorry, I'll be with you in 1 second.
No.
Put stuff away.
Pick it all up.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
As I'm picking it up, it's sheets of music, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. Master's gonna kill me. I'm so sorry. What? Sorry. I'm just the assistant, but I'm holding the store. What can I do for you?
I'm
Can I do
looking
anything?
for sheets of music, specifically anything of the magic nature.
That's okay. We have a lot of those. We have songs that can inspire hope. We have songs that can inspire love. We have songs that could persuade. We can have songs to make people cry. Good, bad tears. Sorry, it's a script. I'm supposed to read it. Is there something you're looking for specifically?
Yes. Have you heard about the Song of the Sun?
Song of what? I'm sorry.
Song of the Sun,
Song of the Sun?
specifically the symphony.
Symphony of the Sun? No, I have not.
Do you know anybody or any place I could go to find out more?
I'm sorry, I don't know. I mean, are you sure it's not someone who just, like, maybe just a one solo artist made the song and it's kind of indie and only they know about it? And
No, it's definitely
is it
not.
a well-known song?
It's real underground.
real underground. Like you get the text, you get the message right before, like 5 minutes before of where to go, and you just go there. You see an underground band.
No, not one of those.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure. Who would I know that would be? Have you tried? It's odd to even suggest this. Have you tried another Grove?
No, I'm new here.
Okay. Well, like new to the forest, new to the
Yeah,
Grove.
new to the forest. I'm not from here.
Okay. Well, there is a Grove that has like musicians, performers, artists. They kind of all branch from there.
Like
but we
keep
haven't.
eyes behind your ear and tell you to shut up about being new here.
I wasn't with the rest of the group when that was happening.
Shut up!
That's would be Grove Dorlana. We haven't talked in a long time. I mean, I don't think we trade with them very much. They kind of keep to themselves, basically, from what we hear. Dorlana.
Dorlana?
Carvana.
Dorlana.
Carvana.
They'll pick your car up at your house.
That's a Pokemon too. It's a Carvana.
Nerd.
How would I get there? I mean, you said that you guys don't really communicate inter-grove, do you?
To be honest, I don't even know where they're located, except I know they're southwest of here.
Southwest?
Doggy.
Okay, well, you've been more than helpful. I appreciate it. Oh, what broke? Was it a glass xylophone?
I don't know. There's tons of people outside. They're getting ready for the festival. Been going on like this all day, every about 5 minutes or so.
Okay, well, you've been helpful. I appreciate it. If you don't mind, I'll just take a look at what else you got in here, and I'll look at all their instruments if that's okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any cool magic ones that I can check out? Maybe that I can afford?
Probably that you can afford. It depends. How much are we talking?
You got 5 fingers. And stealth spell.
Oh my god.
There's
I'm really
many
proud to steal
instruments.
shit.
Flutes. There's lutes, guitars, drums, hand flutes, little mini. What do they call those mini like hand pianos?
Oh my gosh.
Accordion?
No. The little teeny tiny ones that you play with your thumb.
Hand pans. Hand pans.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like that.
Nothing that I can afford though. Like I have about 100.
A kalimba.
Okay. Huh?
A kalimba.
That's what it's called. Yes.
I feel like I'm disappointed. I was expecting a
I was
different name.
expecting something much, maybe not grandeur, but
Like obviously, like oh yeah, it's obvious that
obviously
it's
that.
like hand piano. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, they have the
I
hand
typed in
part,
hand
stick your
piano and
tongue.
came up with kalimba.
That does sound accurate though. Actually, I feel like I do
I
know
feel like it
that.
started with a G.
Yeah, no, that's a kalimba. I mean, sorry, that's a hand piano.
Okay, I think I'm done if I can't afford any of it. I'm not gonna steal right now.
How much is it?
Just a regular old drum.
Wait, no, I can't. I have to pay a nice little old lady later next week. I can't afford
How
anything.
much is a drum?
Like gold.
How gold? Do you want?
I'm gold. Okay, I can spare gold.
Gold.
I want to get a little hand drum.
You got a little hand drum. Look.
Plays bongos.
I'm good.
All right. Testes. You're over there, window browsing. I guess you should say you're having a lot.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
You have like a lot of people coming up and asking you questions. They're like asking you questions mostly about your physique. Is it normal to not wear clothes as much as that you are? Is it yours?
Can you not see the resemblance?
Obviously we do. Two large men. Large man, large baby.
Don't ever mess with my child.
I would never. Well, the 3 young elves that were first met were still following you. Yeah, actually, that is his adopted son. Okay, don't like. We're very open with the concept here. I'm so sorry that people are being this aggressive and mean to you, and they're just not accepting of someone like you. Oh, and we need to be. As people are coming up to you and stuff, what are you doing? What's going through your head right now?
Oh, I'm just watching some friends that took me along. Here to visit.
You hear a voice pick up behind you. I'm sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt, and I have to be honest, I was slightly eavesdropping. I overheard, I saw whispers in your half orc. And I kind of, it piqued my interest. I said, came here with friends. You notice that a lot of everybody else kind of like cleared the way. They went about their own business. And he's got like 2 guards behind him. Not in the same attire. These are actually like very royal purple robes on these knights. They look a little bit stronger, beefier. They have more bedazzled like weapons on them and stuff. And you're looking at a very handsome, slim, like shortcut elf hair, kind of styled up into like kind of like an angular faux hawk kind of style.
Okay.
Bright blue like overcoat, white frilly shirt underneath. Bright purple eyes as well. Very similar resemblance to someone else that we know. I'm gonna just take a wild guess. You're not from here. Do you mind if it's too forward for me to ask whoever you are accompanying? You're not getting like a sense. Actually, you can make an insight check on him if you want. And while you're rolling this, it's like, I'm just gonna be kind of straight here. Are you traveling with a jaded elf? I'm looking for a 14. I'm looking for. I've heard kind of quick rumors, real quick, from a little bird of mine, that you are traveling with a red hair, purple-eyed elf as well. You get the sense like he's very genuine. Like he's not have like an ill intent. He's genuine curiosity of. Like he's looking like
He's looking for someone.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't see colors to begin with, so I have no clue who you're talking about.
Apologize. I apologize. Here, let me help you. As he like puts two fingers onto your temple, and then all for the first time in your life you see colors.
Okay.
Like you just put the glasses on. All the colors of the rainbow just hit you all at once. You're now seeing greens, blues, reds, all the colors you couldn't see immediately. I'm sorry if that was a little forward, but I feel like I pitied someone who's never seen something beautiful like a color before.
I still don't see the colors.
Oh, okay. One of those. I apologize. But are you traveling with an elf by chance?
No.
It appears I may have the wrong man. I apologize. Excuse me, if I must. I'm sorry for bothering you. He goes and walks off with his two guys. And we all kind of group back together at the Tree Branch Inn.
Alright. Is this one I can tell them what happened?
Yeah, you can, by all means.
So I'd like to tell.
Did you have to change Kronk's diaper? Jesus.
So this time it's some dude was searching around out of licking windows like I usually do, and he was asking questions about possibly silk.
Me?
Or not silk,
Me? Wow, I'm popular. My album finally got out there. Spotify paid off, baby!
No, I said pedal. No, I did say I said silk, but she told me.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Well, good thing Pedal looks like a dirty hat, though.
Salty. You weren't around here. So you weren't there.
Is it not obvious?
It's full blood on the talk. You weren't there. Okay.
We touched ears and everything.
Right?
I love it.
Jesus.
Oh, someone's like, how do they know who Pedal is?
I don't know.
Who
he
was it?
He was with two guards and some weird robes, and
Do you know what color the robes were?
Pedal.
I did not.
Pedal interjects. What can you describe what the guards look like?
Did your character actually not see color?
I can't see color normally, so I mean.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I did not know that. I thought that came up on the spot for your character. I was like, oh, pretty good line. I was like, dang, that's a good color. I came up acting like I'm your boss. Can't see color. I mean, that's simple. Dang, I didn't know that.
But the guards, they kind of were draped in some robes and what looked to be metallic armor of sorts. Way more protected than who took you into the office earlier.
Oh.
Like more royal, fancy.
It looked more sharp and like thought out of a dress as opposed to like ragtag full suit of armor.
Did he have a cool cloak?
Sounds like a royal guard.
And it was the guards that came up and asked you this?
I think so. No, it was actually a man without a guard's uniform on, with a well-cut set of hair.
That sounds like it's a royal guard. There was two of them. It sounds like a personal entourage. And they just came up to you.
Yeah, out of nowhere while I was licking my windows.
I'm gonna ask this, and I mean this in the utmost respect. My actual follow-up answer is probably gonna be in the utmost respect. Let me ask the question. Does he look like he's older, like a lot older than me, or younger?
This is coming from Soap.
From Petal.
Not quite a lot older than you. It didn't sound like he had a lot of gray hair.
But you look kind of close to my age. Do you know Elf? Can you tell Elf?
No, but
He's
definitely a little bit older than you.
Okay. He's older. Okay, that not much older. That could be my older brother. That means if he's already asking about me, then someone already knows that I'm here.
Would that not mean that he is traveling to Groves?
Well, we know it's one of the girls that's traveling. There's only me and there's Finya. Oh, unless the youngest sibling that I don't know about is also a girl. I'm not sure. I don't know. Did we figure that out yet?
No.
Maybe we should wait, kind of lay low until the festival and see who's coming.
I was thinking that as well, because if you show up when Phineas shows up, that's gonna steal all the limelight,
Yeah.
and that's just gonna cause a
It's
mess.
gonna make a commotion of something that's already a commotion.
Already a commotion. It's crazy.
I think I should lay low for a little while.
You can lay low. Can you stay safe?
It's a good question. Wait, because I
People don't
will.
really carry weapons around. Like, the general public is fairly safe. Unless somebody knows you're here and is looking for you.
That's true.
Silk, we might need you to make up her every day.
Different every day, too.
Different every day.
Today you look like the clown, tomorrow you look like the lion.
There we go.
Can I still look like Miss Doubtfire?
People have been coming up to you while you look like this Scoutfire. Oh my gosh.
We're in the inn right now, and it's nice. We're all kind of now down in the inner kind of dining area. You guys have been served your food. You guys are kind of talking to yourself. Nothing for privacy where you're not going to be overheard.
Good.
Can I check to see if there's anybody following or watching us? Whoa.
Yeah, that happened.
I'm pissing in Mike's trash can right now.
What? Okay.
Recording, there is no like echo or anything.
There we go.
like that.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, what were you gonna say? Something?
Can I check to see if there's anybody possibly following us, watching us,
Go for it.
We're
Make
being
your check,
tracked.
whatever check you want.
whatever check? Persuasion.
Athletics. Sleight of hand. Go for it. Anybody wants to make any check? Any questions you want to make? Go for it.
Can I do
No,
the
I'm in.
splits?
I'm in the food unit.
Yep.
Would you say?
While we're out here, this is how much the rooms were.
Would you say
We're
it's a
gonna split
perception
it.
check?
All your food's your own.
18.
An 18.
Pay your own bills.
You get the sense that everywhere you've gone today, someone's been watching.
Well, he'll put us on the radar.
It's me.
Look at me, but I was the one smoking.
Spicolius, did you also roll for it?
I got a 15.
13. You get the sense of the same thing.
It's also been me.
I mean, Tessie's has been window licking all day.
Every single one of us.
There's now permanent nose marks because he's now like an inner celebrity.
Stitch in the very beginning when he's trying to get out of that little.
Gronk's face is also like implanted. Gronk is also implanted on a window.
Just.
Okay, well.
So do you tell us this?
Well, I mean, is it really him watching us, or is it like there's since like no, there's somebody else?
Another person.
Someone else.
But there's nobody in the bar that's watching us right now actively, right?
Perception.
There's Tessie's has got a fan club right now.
Gonna gaggle.
A little, but they're not they're harmless.
Okay.
They seem harmless, at least. They're at the table with y'all.
I'll beat him up just like Ginny
You
if I
have
have to.
fangirls.
I will actually let you go to jail.
Hey,
They probably are older than him. Retrospect.
Just by a little bit.
That's true.
The Cougars. Oh my.
Definitely older in maturity.
I'm thinking like if there's a way that I could like sneak away myself so that I could kind of like,
Get these cougars away from me.
you know, like if the group is being watched, I can watch who's watching the group.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You have not been able to pinpoint that. Did you want to try to sneak away right now?
I think the thing is I've been seen with the group at this point, so there's no point to do that.
Can you tell us that you feel like we're being watched? I have something I would like to do.
Oh, yeah, I'll obviously let my group know. You said we're sitting where nobody can hear us, right?
It seems like it, yeah.
Okay. Would I be able to cast Detect Magic to see if there's like magical means of somebody listening to us? Or is that not how the spell works?
It's hard to trying to do a general orb around you detect magic. There's magic everywhere right now. The force itself is magical. The sense of someone's got some sort of
Like scrying or something?
scrying, you don't get the sense of that.
Okay. But yeah, I'll let the group know, obviously. Hey, really, guys, I think we're being watched and tracked, obviously, after what we've done, but
Have you been smoking?
no.
Are you paranoid? We just got here.
have you been smoking?
No.
Thank you.
I've been watching all of you all day.
Do an investigation check to see if I can spot anybody spying.
Okay.
Good for you. Not for me.
Shit. 14.
14. No, you don't get that.
Yeah, no, I kind of figured.
Alright.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna find a familiar. My bat.
Okay.
Using my little vampire bat. It's night. He can just post up in a corner somewhere. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, little thing.
A couple seconds go by. He's barely far away from you. Comes up,
Oh,
lands on your hand.
Arr. Ooh, to watch yours.
He goes and flies off.
No.
Starts circling around. Is this the only form of communication you have with your bat?
Language is
Just by talking?
Stop it.
Ooh, I'm flattered.
For the most part, yes. I mean, I could be able to see him. And we have some silent, non-verbal ways of simple communication.
Okay.
He'd be able to alert me that something's up. But then I really could speak with him later on if I needed to.
Yeah. Okay, cool, perfect. So he's circling around right now.
Sorry, once we're all done here with dinner, I want to do something.
Okay.
As well.
As he's circling,
So, go to dinner and whatnot, go back to my room, and after Silk told us that we're being watched, me, Mr. Criminal, wants to see and do criminal stuff and see if I can find maybe even a hint of who might be watching us.
Okay, perfect.
Because I know these kinds of slugs.
All right. Go for it. What do you want to do?
So first I want to sneak,
Okay.
especially sneak out.
All right. Are we assuming everybody's kind of going to bed at this point?
Yes.
Or are we still at the table, bitch? Are we going
No,
back to the room?
I did a big the very faint I'm so tired. I'm gonna go to bed.
Just kind of steals himself away.
Oh, me too.
Who's running with Silk tonight? Him and Texas are having a competition. Who's playing drums?
It's not Kare.
He just bought it.
I haven't taken Kronk out of the baby carrier, and I'm still going head to head with Silk.
But
I'm okay. Is he
make
alive?
yourself good.
It's Kronk doing.
He'll wake up in the middle of the night where I need to take care of him, okay?
You gotta wake up in like 2 hours to feed him.
I really was playing fast.
Oh my, yes.
I have proficiency and advantage.
I was born in the dark. Yes.
But I guess I want to sneak out the window and kind of go like
Okay.
roof hopping.
Right. So you kind of jump around. You're on top of the roof, going through the branches of the trees, getting high up, kind of scoping out.
And yeah, I want to kind of scope out and see, around the inn, the shady.
Okay. Make an investigation.
Oh, I'm not good at that one. I do perception.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah. 23.
A 23.
What do my human eyes see? Not elf.
You said 23?
Yes.
You're looking at. So it's peculiar. It's very interesting. What's happening right now. You're kind of looking around, trying to figure out, looking around the tavern and looking at shady individuals. You're not seeing anybody kind of note, I should say. Like, okay, that guy looks a little shady. He's probably just drunk. For an elf, that's a lot. There's
Like
townsfolk going in and out. It's a lot less people out on the streets. You see a shadow in one of the windows of the inside the tavern. And it just so happens to be the room that Petal is staying in. That no one's in their rooms right now.
Okay, can I, with my stealth, get up to the window and are they looking out the window or in the window?
It's dark in there, kind of. You see kind of like a little candle that's illuminating the room. You walk in there, you see...
No, I'm not walking in. I am...
Well, outside of it.
Oh, from outside. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You kind of creep up close enough where you can see the inside. You see the shadow, you see the light, you see the room, and then there's this black spot.
Okay. So they probably see me.
It's, yeah, you can think about it. You can see if they want to see you.
Can I open the window from outside?
It's open right now.
Oh, it's open. All right,
Yeah.
I throw myself in there then,
You jump right in.
and
Oh my God.
with my thumb, very fantastic for Chris Evans, throw a flame on my finger. Yeah.
Illuminates the room a little bit more. You are seeing a shadow in broad light. It
Like
is
just a whole
a
shadow.
whole shadow of a person, of a humanoid in some sort of cloak. You see it kind of jump, kind of look at you. See, it's
What do I say this thing? Well, first I want to grab it
okay.
if I can.
You go and you grab purchase. You grab it.
I'm going for essentially a grapple.
Okay,
yes.
let's do that.
I have to read something because I know the new monks are different. I'm pretty sure I can grapple with my dex. Yes, I can grapple with dex. So it's a dex save for me.
Okay. What?
So how do I grapple? This is probably the first time I've ever grappled.
Athletics. We can roll your athletics versus him. I already rolled. I don't know why I'm really rolling.
Okay, well then it's a 15.
15. So you go to grab him. You feel this thing wrap its hands around your wrist, yank it off, holding you. Immediately lets go, pushes away from you.
Okay.
Get space between you.
Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll extend the focus point, and I want to throw ice at the feet
Okay.
to try and hold it.
All right.
Okay.
And he has to make a dex save.
No, so this is an unarmed strike for me because
Okay.
I have a 10-foot reach.
Got it.
When I do this. How many hits do I get?
Well, let's do the first one.
Okay, the first one of 14.
14. Does not hit.
That's not hit. Okay. Something better.
It's hard to make out in like the light that you're in, and it's an actual shadow. It's well, you still have your thumb up, but you punch cloak. You feel a cloak.
Okay. Well, then I rolled a 15.
Okay, that hits.
That does it. Okay. Do I need to roll damage? I'm just trying to hold it still.
Go for it.
Okay. Alright, I'll hold 12 cold damage.
Hits it. You start to see like the ice go into the shadow. You're seeing the physical ice start to come up.
Okay.
Um,
Alright. And with that, I want to say it's... What do I want to say? I'll say, what are you doing here in Petal's room? This isn't your room.
is he still away from you a bit?
Yeah, he's probably like 5-10 feet across the room.
Okay. You see a shadowy hand. Looks like it comes up to almost looks like it strikes you.
Uh-huh.
It looks like it goes to something to its face.
Mm-hmm.
And then immediately starts convulsing.
Oh, damn it!
Starts convulsing, laying on the ground. You start to see this now shadow just disappear. You see like a elf, bald, pale elf. Has this like etching of some symbol on its forehead as he's frothing at the mouth right now.
Dang it.
What have you done? What is
He took a cyanide pill or something.
Yeah, he took a cyanide pill. Dang it.
what?
Suicide.
The sewer slides. Alright, can I at least make a note of the symbol on his head?
Yeah, I'll have to.
Okay, amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the window. I wanna look down. Is there anyone out there?
Nope.
Cool, I throw the body out.
Throw the body right out.
Well, before I do that, can I attack him for literally anything?
He doesn't have anything of note. Like he had a little like the bottom where the pill was.
Okay.
He has a little dagger on him as well.
Is the dagger of any note? Does it just look like a normal black?
It's just a normal black dagger.
I'm gonna take his cloak. I'm gonna toss
All right, cool. Toss him right out the window.
So if you're walking and you get hit by a body.
You're just stealing evidence off the body.
I need a cloak. I need to give Snarltooth his back.
And this isn't like this is a normal brown cloak at this point.
I just want something. It's something that's mine.
Perfect.
Debatable.
It's not his anymore. He doesn't need it.
It's his now. What if it's just something that I want that they have? It can be mine.
Yeah, it can be mine. Why do they have to
Why
have
do
it?
they
can't I
have to have the thing?
Yeah. Cool. So I'm gonna go back out the window, back onto the roof, and I'm gonna make my way back through the tavern with my cool new cloak, and I'll give Snarltooth it back when I go back inside. And that'll be me for now.
You handed it back to him. We see a.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go to Ling Wei.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be like, who did you let in the room? Your room? Your room with Petal?
I didn't let anybody in the room.
Cool. There was someone in here. I put the body out the window if you want to look.
She doesn't even go to the body. She runs upstairs.
Cool. And then I'll leave it at that.
Okay. We are going to end the episode right away running up to the room, Petal and a very close at heel at her as well. Well, that is the end of episode 3.
Oh my.
Losing track right now already.
Already.
Well, guys. Ooh, that was a good one today. That was a very good kind of. We're now kind of getting the lay of the land, getting the feel of the forest, meeting some of the people. We're getting to know the people.
They're getting to know us.
Oh,
Exactly.
We've become popular overnight.
Yeah, we have fan groups. We got some cool items on the way. We got some good information.
Stalkers.
Stalkers, groupies, halfling buddies, new possible white pool armor.
my dad.
Half naked man.
A barbarian that's been asleep for a day and a half. Has been very tired.
To a healer.
Well, guys, thank you for watching. We enjoy doing this. We like you guys watching. If you enjoyed, just throw a like down, throw a comment, subscribe. If you find anything you want to talk about or have any questions about, throw it down in the comments. We'll be sure to answer. See you next time, guys.
Bye.